Hello, my friends and my family. This is Wade Hooks again. I'm back and I'm trying to teach. I've written 8 books and I've been trying to get on YouTube to teach them because people have told me that I need to teach all of them. People need to hear. And so, but every time I try to get away from this one particular book, the one on marriage, it's like the marriage classes in churches. And every time I teach them, they say the same thing. You need to go on television. You need to go on YouTube with this. People need to hear this. And so tonight, what I'm going to do is I don't have any script. I'm going to try to do it from memory. I'm depending on God to just drop thoughts in my mind that you need to hear. But the reason I wrote the books in the first place, I told you guys that have been listening, I know you're going to hear it again. My reason for writing the books in the first place was we had a real big church, and it was so big until we had to get out of the sanctuary and we had to use the gymnasium to worship in. And every Sunday, I was assistant pastor, and they referred to me as Pastor Hooks. Every Sunday, about 5 or 6 of the same women would gather after service, and they'd be talking to each other. So this particular Sunday, I went over to them. I said, "How you guys doing?" They say, "Hi, Pastor. We're so glad that you're here." I said, "Okay, what's going on?" And they were saying, "Our husbands, they don't know what's going on. Would you go talk to them?" I said, sure. I said, "Wow, this is heavy." So I didn't go to them right then. I waited about a couple of weeks, a couple of Sundays. And after service, I went and found the guys. I said, "Hey, guys, how you doing?" I said, "Hey." And I eased into it. And I finally got to the point, "Listen, how's your marriage going?" And every one of them said, "Fine, fine." And I say, I got to talking. I say, "You guys making your wife feel like she's supposed to feel? Are you talking love talk, sweet talk to her?" And they say, "Yeah, I know what I'm doing." And I almost said that ain't what your wife said. But after that, I really began to think about this thing. Now, folks, I've been married for the 8th of next month will be 54 years to the same month. And you know what? I have learned some things. We have made mistakes. Let me stop right now. Our marriage is not perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Because anytime a man and a woman come together, we are so different in every aspect, every area. We're so different. And it's very difficult for us to just communicate. And so I just, when I think about it, when I think about what God intended for us to be, it bothers me because we're not being there. And unfortunately, especially in the church, we need to learn to love on one another. I met my wife in September 26, 1965. I met her in church, and we got together, and we ended up, of course, getting married. And you know what? She was so beautiful. I mean, the girl, everything about her was beautiful. Her eyes, her nose, her lips, her face, her body, everything was just right. And I used to wonder, "Lord, do I deserve this? Do I deserve this?" Anyway, we got married. And even to this day, folks, I'm not just, this is not a show. I'm telling you the truth. I love that woman with all of my heart after 54 years. Oh, there's been a few changes made. You know, the hair ain't as black as it used to be. There are a few wrinkles that wasn't there before. And The memory ain't as strong as it used to be, but that's actually normal. But you see, I look past all of that, and all I see is you, and the woman is still beautiful. Matter of fact, I tell her a lot. I said, honey, be careful when you go out because you are a beautiful girl. You are a beautiful woman. And men are going to be looking at you. And she said, oh, wait, as old as I am, I'm 79 years old. I said, I don't care. You still look good. And sure enough, she would come back every now and then and she would tell me, like this man, she was at Sam's Club, and this man just came up to her, and she was. Those of you that's been to Sam's Club, you know how a lot of the food is up high, so she couldn't reach it because she's short. And he came and he said, "I'll get that for you." And then he began to tell her. He said, "You know what? You got the prettiest smile." He just started, and, she came home and she told me about it. I said, "You have to be careful." I mean, a lot of times they're flirting with you because they see what I see and they like what they see. And so I just want you to know that I still love her. I promised her that she was going to be happy. I promised her that she would never have to work. I promised her that I was going to take care of her. And I have done that. I have done that. And you know what? And I'm proud. I'm proud to be able to say that I've done that. So I love her with all of my heart. Matter of fact is, I tell her all the time. I say, you know what, Loris? I said, I love you as much as I did. Now I love you more than I did in the beginning. And I'm so glad to have you as my wife. And I believe with all of my heart that God intended for me and you to be together. Okay? Now, I don't want to get so like I'm such a great lover or a great guy. I'm like anybody else. But what I try to do, I try to meet her needs. My goal is to make her feel good about herself because she came up in a very bad situation. And so many times she doesn't have enough confidence in herself. So I've been working on that girl and got the beautiful voice. People tell me all the time, your wife got the prettiest voice. Both man and woman. They tell me that all the time. And I say, I know. So, but you can say, I want you to be able to say the same thing about your spouse. Every night before we go to bed, and I'm not exaggerating when I say every night, I will go and rub her down. I rub her down until she goes to sleep. And she just tells me, she said, "Wait, it feels so good. You're showing me love." And I say, because I do love you. And so I rub her down back, rub her down front, I rub her legs, I just rub her down. And many times she literally goes to sleep while I'm doing that. And here's the key. I don't expect anything in return. I'm doing it because I want to love on her. I want her to know that I love her. And brothers, listen to me. Go to your wife. Understand her as much as you can. Be sweet to her. Take her out to dinner sometime. Don't just always come home, baby, where's my food? No. Here, baby, you ain't got to cook tonight because I'm going to take you out. And you'll be surprised. We've been on 2 cruises. We've been to the Bahamas. And we've been to Puerto Rico. We've been to a lot of different other countries. Mexico is what I'm trying to say. And I've always told her that I'm going to make you, I want you to feel good. I want us to go, let's enjoy ourselves. And sure enough, and, but the downside, and I just want to tell you, I'm trying to show you, I don't want you to see just the upside. I want you to see both sides because I told you she didn't have a lot of confidence in herself. And so on our 25th wedding anniversary, okay, my wife came out of a real street church. They couldn't wear rings. They couldn't wear makeup. They couldn't wear shoes with the toes out. Just a real. And so I told her, I said, you know what? She didn't wear jewelry. And so I wanted to buy her the 25th, I forgot what they say. It's going to be silver or gold or whatever it is. And so I was trying to figure out what can I buy her. And all of a sudden it just, I know what you do. I say, I'm going to give her some. Anyway, I took it as if it was the golden. So I went out. I said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to give her 1,000 silver dollars. So it might be our 25th. Maybe that's what the silver is. Anyway, I said, I'm going to give her 1,000 silver dollars. So I went to the bank and I asked them about it. They said, well, we don't carry it. We don't carry it like that. We can order it for you. I said, order me 1,000 silver dollars. And it was so cute. Every time I would go to the bank, they would say, that's him, you guys. That's him. I wish I had a husband like him. So finally I went and the silver dollars was back. And they was arguing who was going to bring it to me. And you know what? They brought that to me. That thing was heavy. That bag was heavy. I had a hard time getting it to her. And on our anniversary, I gave it to her. And it backfired on me. And so instead of her I thought she was really going to be excited. Oh, this is so sweet. This is so good. But she didn't. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but she don't know how to receive. She just feels like she's down. So I gave her the 1,000 silver dollars. And you know what she said to me? She said, what am I supposed to do with this? I said, oh God, honey, you're supposed to spend it. That's what you're supposed to do. So I gave it to her. I don't know what happened to her, but she just didn't know how to receive. But I'm trying to make her feel good. And then another time, I used to teach a class. It was called Marriage Enrichment. And what we would do is a bunch of the church folks would get together and we would go from house to house every week. And we would have meetings and we would talk about love things and we would talk about how to love on each other. And so one night they was at my house. So I gave them an assignment. I say, each one of you guys, I said, I want you to tell me something that you would love to do with your husband. This was for the wives. And they said a lot of different things. But when my wife came down to my wife, she said, I would love to lay by the fireplace in the wintertime, just me and my husband. And she says that, and then I would like to go to the ocean and just walk on the beaches of the ocean at night with no shoes on. Okay, at the time, we didn't have a fireplace. And so what I did is, I said, okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, I say, right now, first, I'm going to take you to the Bahamas. And sure enough, I gave her $1,000. Not the silver dollars this time. This was 1,000 paper dollars. I gave it to her. I said, I don't want you to bring a penny every back. I want you to just spend every bit of it on yourself. So we went, and sure enough, we was on the beach, and it was dark, and we was out there with no shoes on. and she was just like, we was holding hands, and she was just so excited. But I don't know how many of you folks, especially you older people, have you ever seen that movie called The Creature from the Black Lagoon? How they was at the ocean and it was real quiet. And just all of a sudden, this big ugly thing came up out of the water. And that scared me so bad. And you know what? When I was up there, I was supposed to be doing romancing, right? But that old water, you know how that water is. I could hear it. You look out there and all you could see was black. And all I could think about that old creature from the Black Lagoon. Anyway, we got over that and we had a great time. We did until we got back home. Guess what happened? When we got back home, she still had 1,000 paper dollars. She still had. It might not have been all one, but they was $1,000. And she didn't spend not one penny of it. I said, honey, I gave you the money to spend. Okay, and I know some of you out there right now say, "Oh, please talk to my husband." Oh, I would love that to death. And so I told her, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go on. At the time, I didn't know how to do it. I said, I'm gonna go on YouTube, and I'm gonna, because people tell me you need to teach this stuff, Wade. You need to, men need to hear this. They need to hear this. And so, men, I'm talking to both of you, but I'm really talking to you tonight. When your wife come home from work, sometimes just say, "Baby, how did your day go?" But now, when you ask that, I hope you be ready for it, because she's gonna she's gonna tell you. She's gonna go into detail, and men are not into details as much as women. Okay, I didn't need to hear all that. I just asked you how your day is going, and so she's gonna tell you, honey, today you wouldn't believe what happened, and blah blah blah. She's gonna tell you the whole story. Now, women, when your husband comes home from work, just try this out. Ask him, how was your day? And 99 times out of 100, this is going to be his answer. Fine. Yeah, but how was your day? Fine. Because men are not as much into detail as women are. And so that's what he said. I told you I did fine. But she said, no, talk to me. So what I want you to do, I want you to start talking to your wife. And I want you guys to do something that we do every night before we go to bed. We haven't always done this, but every night before we go to bed, at first we start off reading the Bible, and then we got in some books. There's some books out there. They're love books, and we got into that, and it has definitely made a difference. And when we read certain verses of certain parts of the book, I stop her and ask her, okay, stop, because I have cataracts. Ever since I had my eyes operated on, I don't see very well. And even with my reading classes, I can't see very well. So she does the reading, and I say, stop right there. What did you just understand him to say? And then we would, if she doesn't understand, then I would explain it to her. But it's really been good. It's really, and then after we get through, we just sit there and we just talk. Sometimes just something like that, man. Just take your wife, come on, baby. We're gonna just turn the television off. Tonight, this is our night. We're gonna sit here, we're just gonna talk. And we're gonna love one another. And don't be afraid to lay her down in your lap. Lay her down in your lap and just stroke her. Women, you can do the same thing. Lay your husband down in your lap and just stroke him. Come on, you guys. Let's be lovers. God made us to be lovers. He gave us these desires. He made us the way we are. He wants us to love on one another. So let's do that. Forget about all the more men out there in the street. Just focus on your husband. Forget about the women in the street. Focus on your wife and just look at her. And it is the 23rd of December. And I was trying to figure out, what am I going to get my wife? Now, this is the truth. I'm not exaggerating one bit. I couldn't even think of nothing about her. You know why? Because I have bought her everything. My wife got 3 closets, and all 3 of the closets are packed with clothes that I bought her. Matter of fact, there's a whole lot of them still have the tags on it because she don't wear them all. And underwear, just a whole drawer full of underwear, both bras and panties and gowns. And I mean, and I said, I don't even know what to get her. And my daughter today was telling me, my adopted daughter, she called me Pops. She said, Pops, you know what? She said, it ain't many men like you. There ain't too many women out there that can say that. But men, all I'm asking you to do, don't try to copy me. The idea and go and love on that woman. Kiss her when she doesn't expect it. Walk up behind her when she's cooking. Put your arms around her. Now, what I do, I walk up behind her and I pat her on the behind. So, yeah. She jump, and all she does is she just grins because you know what? She like it. She like it. And so, when we lay down, sometimes we just lay down in the bed together, and I massage her, and I just hold her, and I make her feel like a baby. Now, let me throw this in there. Brothers, when you go and you want to love on your wife, be clean, will you? Don't come in from work smelling like the job and then expect her to, you want to love on her. I don't know. Go take a bath or whatever you do. And another thing what you need to do, and I do this, spray some cologne in your hair, on your head, because a lot of time we wash everything except our hair. And then we've been on the job, we've been outside, then your hair don't smell. No. You want to go in there, you want to smell good. And women, you want to do the same thing. Put some cologne on. Man, that's a good smelling woman. Okay? So these are just easy things to do because God made us. He made us. He gave us the ability to love on one another. In the Bible talks about that. The Bible talks about her breast. And the Bible is telling me, let her breast satisfy thee at all times. And the Bible also talks about marriage is honorable in all, and the marriage bed is undefiled. So you see, marriage is honorable in what? All. And the bed is undefiled. So what is that saying? We got so many hang up, so many do nothing. But I had one of our pastors. He was a great pastor. And one night we was having Bible study. And he came and he said, tonight, I don't want to have Bible study tonight. I want y'all to ask me some questions that need answers. And you would be surprised at some of the questions that came forth. And the answers was shocking too. So what he was saying was, you and your husband, you and your wife, God made y'all to come together. So it's up to you. If you like to kiss, kiss. If you like to be hugged, hug. I mean, if you like to be massaged, then be massaged. But love on one another. And I'm telling you guys, it is a good feeling. Again, I love this girl with all of my heart. Listen, let me say this before I forget it, because every time I forget. For those of you that want to buy my books, they are in Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. So what you do, you go to my bio and you click on, and then you tell them my name and the books that you want to buy. And they'll ship them to you. Now, for those of you that are interested in being positive, I have a book on being positive, but there's a video, there's a DVD that goes with it. It is not in the stores. You have to get that from me. So if you want to order one of them, and I'm telling you, you would love it. It is out of sight. And people tell me all the time, but you need to get this out there. And that's what I'm trying to do now. So if you want to order a DVD, and it's called The Power of Positive Thinking, or Is It Too Late to Become Positive After Being Negative so long? And I'm telling you, it will make a difference in your life. It will make a difference in your life. So if you want to get in touch with me, if you want to order one of them, I'm going to give you my post office box number. Just go Wade Books, Post Office Box 970-181, Ypsilanti, Michigan. Ypsilanti is spelled Y as in you, P as in Paul, SILANTI, Michigan, 48197. Now, I'm expecting a whole lot of letters on that. So when you send yours, just give me some time, because I have some at home now, but I have to copy them. So it might not come the next day, but it should be within a week or so. I'll be sure to get it back to you. And it's only $10. It's only $10. And that is to take care. It costs to do this. So just $10, and I will rush it right back to you. And I guarantee you, you will be happy with it. I guarantee that. And the video is, I'm on the video. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about how I became positive. And if you got kids, it's just great, especially if they in sports, because I was a very good athlete. He was a very good athlete. I played. I was first ranked basketball, captain of the team. I was first ranked football, right halfback. I was the captain of that team. I was the starting pitcher on our baseball team. I got drafted in baseball by a semi-pro team. And I hate to admit this, but I got scared. I was only 16 years old when they drafted me, and I got scared. I said, I can't play with these grown men, but I was a pitcher. And so I talk about this in there. And this got children. I'm showing that I'm teaching the kids how to become good athletes, how to become even better athletes. If they're good, become better. I'm teaching them how to shoot a basketball. I'm teaching them how to throw and to catch a football. I'm teaching them how to throw, if they're a pitcher, a baseball. So it's all on the video. And everybody that's got it, they tell me this is good. Oh, I wish I'd had this years ago. And so I'm telling you, I'm not here just trying to make some money, folks. I'm really not. I just want to get this out. Because people just keep telling me, Hooks, you need to get that out. Hooks, you need to get that out. You need to get on YouTube. Hooks, you need to get on television. One of my pastors told me when he read my book, he told me, he said, Lizzie, you need to get on television. People need to hear this. So people, I'm not bragging. It just, God just blessed me. It's the gift that I have. So get the books and read them and let me know how you felt about them. And every one of them, it'd be good for you. It's good. You will love them. One of them is on the Bible, and that one is the most expensive book. I think it's about $25, $26, but it's over 600 pages. What I've done, I've taken the Bible, the King James Version. I didn't change anything. All I did was added definition to words. So a lot of words you read, I've had a lot of people say, I don't understand the Bible. So I have written it all in there. I just to show you, this is what that scripture say. This is what that scripture means. And I'm telling you, you will love it. And people saying, oh, this is so good. I just love it. Now it's easy to read. Now I understand what I'm reading. And so God has just blessed me. I've been to college, regular college, and I've been to a seminar. And I got a master's degree in theology. So I've learned some things. I've learned some things that I would just like to pass on. Okay? All right. For a while, I'll just be coming on Monday nights. And so I'll be coming on at 6 o'clock. And we'll be talking about the books and just different things. Whatever God gives me, we're going to talk about it. Okay? Okay. Look forward to seeing you guys. You have a good one. And please write me. Send for the video because you will love it. All right? Okay, so that's it for tonight. Talk to you guys next week, next Monday. Okay. Night night.